Alright, here's a kind of a classic problem for Algebra 2. It wants us to sketch the line 2x minus y equals negative 2 and the parabola y equals negative x squared plus 4x plus 1 and find their coordinates of intersection. With programs like GeoGebra, it makes this problem somewhat easy. So I'll go ahead and enter these equations in here. And we've got 2x minus y equals negative 2. There's that line. Y equals negative x squared. Negative x squared plus 4x plus 1. And we've got the parabola there. And then we'll look at where they intersect. So I clicked up here to intersect two objects, and I'll click on both objects, and sure enough, point A, they intersect at 1, 4. So that's what's happening geometrically. So let's look at it algebraically. Can we prove that with algebra? So what we'll do here is I'll reposition myself so I can solve this, and what we can do here then is I'm going to solve that linear equation for y. So we've got 2x minus y equals negative 2. I'll subtract the 2x over, and I've got negative y equals negative 2x plus a negative 2. Then change all my signs across by multiplying by negative 1, and so y equals 2x plus 2. Okay, once we know that, we can substitute this 2x plus 2 for y in the other equation. And granted, this is just one method to do this. So from this point on, I'm going to take this 2x plus 2, substitute it in here for y. Alright, so here we go. So we'd have 2x plus 2 equals negative x squared plus 4x plus 1 with that substitution. And so now we're solving for x. We've eliminated our y variable. Now let's solve for this thing for x. So I'm going to move everything to the left. So I'm going to add x squared. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. And I'm going to subtract a 1 from both sides. I'm going to do all that in one step. So 0 equals, you'd have in descending order, x squared minus, well, you got a 2x and a negative 4x, so minus 2x, and then a 2 and a negative 1, which would be plus 1. So we've got that all taken care of. Now at this point you could use, completing the square, quadratic formula, but I'm going to factor it because it looks like it factors fairly simply. And so it's minus plus is minus minus, x and x, 1 and 1. If you check your answer, you've got negative 2x and negative 2x, negative 1x and negative 1x, that's when you're not thinking, and negative 1x, which is negative 2x, thinking of the answer, not the problem. So it factors. So we know we have a double root here. So we know x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x is equal to positive 1. So we found the x coordinate. Now to find the y coordinate, you just go back to that equation that we started with, which was y equals 2x plus 2, and plug the 1 in. So we'd have y equals 2 times 1 plus 2. And so y equals 2 plus 2, or y equals 4. So when x is 1, y is 4. And we have proven algebraically that the answer is correct, that we came up with the graph. So hopefully this helps. It's kind of a fast one. I only had 5 minutes, but we got her done in 5 minutes. And good luck. Try some of these on your own.